morning, everybody.
Good morning.
This is the first session. We're going to conduct Unno training for full day from 9 o'clock till 5 p.m. And today we have full session. We have 3 speakers. And the first speaker is Ed. He is come from not Denmark. He came from Europe and he's working here in Japan. And he will going to introduce by himself, but he is internet business, right?
Yes, internet related,
Okay.
web-based.
And he is not this expert for this politics and economy, but he dared to make presentation for you. And the following speaker is Sam. He's the second speaker. Is American, and also he is teaching English, but he's also the first challenge to make presentation. The third person is Australian. He's very strong Australian accent. Maybe you, all of you do not understand what his presentation. But Europe, America, and Australia. So I try to pick 3 instructors going to make presentation, and you will going to understand how big difference among 3 of those. And also a first session, presentation. So maybe he will not make presentation as an aspect of European mindset, thinking approach, and cultures, everything else. But gradually he will going to add his flavor. Anyway, so this English courses we have 2-day session. Today the first session is mainly focused on China, and the second session we're going to be held on June 21st. This one, the second day is Europe and America and East Asia, but also Middle East session and Japan, US treaties, so forth. So just for next couple this session, we're going to conduct just only 2-day session, but finally we're going to extend to 6 days, the same as Japanese session. Okay. So some people is already joined our training session in Japanese, so maybe understand what he's going talking about. But this is the first time we're going to explain in English. But in English material is very difficult, and so maybe you don't understand very depth of detail. But you free. This is a 2-way communication. Okay, you're going to support his potential. He's going to conduct seminar, but he's the first time. Also, you can listen English, sort of sophisticated content. So you can make question for him, and we try to improve our content much better, right? Okay, let's start.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Very early on a Saturday morning. Thank you very much for attending this seminar on the Global Leadership Program. The producer of today's session, of course, is Mr. Unno. Most of people here know Mr. Unno. He has graduated as an economist from Tokyo University, worked for Accenture, has written 2 books on the subject of international business. Therefore, he's an authority in his field, and he helped to create all the materials today. Today I will be presenting one part of his material. This program is intended for Japanese management personnel, and especially for developing negotiating strategies when you're working on international deals. If you want to be an effective negotiator, you have to know your enemy. You have to know what situation your enemy has to deal with. You have to know his challenges, and you have to know how he or she thinks in order to be able to win. So today we will focus on what are the circumstances in China, what are the constants and the trends in China, and how do Chinese businessmen or Asian businessmen as a whole think. And we hope that you will learn something and that will make you more effective in negotiating international business deals. Like Mr. Unno said, it is a 2-day program. Today it will be China, 3 presenters, first Ed, then Sam, and finally Lee. And I will kick off the first session. Brief self-introduction. I am indeed from the Netherlands, very close to Denmark, so I understand that. I have a degree in economics, but I got lost in IT because I really like IT, therefore I became an IT engineer. And I've been in Japan for 7 years. Unfortunately, my Japanese is not very good, so please bear with me. I understand that Japanese is, the English is quite difficult for Japanese people, and we are with a small group, so if you have questions, please raise your hand, immediately step in, and I hope I can address your questions as effectively as possible. You've been given handouts, so you can read along, but I will be going fast, because we only have 45 minutes for every session, so I will be going fast. If you miss something, if you want clarification, raise your hand, raise your voice, and hope we can make it a very educational session today. So let's start with the economy in China.